Good morning, good morning. It's Monday morning, and I just wanted to greet my audience and welcome all to another segment of Let's Talk and Grow with Ms Roshumba. And of course, first of all, I have to give honor to our Creator, for which all things are and will forever be in this vast universe that we be in.
Mm-hmm.
Asheo. Secondly, my inspiration for this show was due in part to my dearly transcended friend, Mr. Early Laverne, who transcended in 2013. His first book that I helped him to publish, or I published for him, was called A Rainbow of Poems. So his friendship is another way of reminding us that we are our brothers and sisters' keepers. A friend, a poet, and an inspiration, his life reflected the intense struggles we often face as we navigate our lives in this system of our inheritance. I will begin, like I always do, with one of his amazing poems. And today, the poem I will be reading is called, I'm Often Asked, What is a Black Thing? I'm often asked, what is a black thing? It's awakened to the fact that you are a queen or a king. You know you have a situation under complete control. You understand the significance of your non-perishable soul. Daily you are preparing to have the best of everything. This is why I could proudly sing. I am an inventor of beauty beyond compare. You can bet your life I will get my fair share. What makes a true artist? I am inspired, realistic. I ever use efficiently my mind, ultimate people I shall one day find. I am often asked, what is a black thing? It's a black movement that is refreshing as the month of spring. You feel you have been granted the power to master anything. Within ourselves, we possess everything. As African Americans, we have nothing else to lose. Our collective wisdom will not allow us to again be abused. I'm often asked, what is a black thing? Let us see what the remaining of this year brings. Asheo, asheo. As you know, I always have a guest because it's important for our people to tell our story, tell their story. So today, the star of my story, of her story, on my show is Ms. Kenie. And so, Ms. Kenie, I want to give thanks for you to say yes out of your busy schedule to be here and to share your story about who you are. First of all,
It's my pleasure.
yes, thank you so much. I want to start by for you to tell us what it is your business is. Let's start by finding out what you do and where you do it at.
Well, I'm a hairdresser. I am, first of all, my name is Kenie James Morse. I'm the owner and founder of Kenie's Beauty Palace.
Kenie's Beauty Palace.
Kenie's Beauty Palace. It was named Hair Label, but the reason why I changed the Hair Label, you know, as we all know, label is a French word meaning beauty or beautiful, but it used to rhyme with another business, so I decided to change it to my own name because it was so complicating on the internet. Customers were calling here and there, oh, hair label and label here. So I just decided to change it to my own name, which is Kenie, and Kenie's Beauty Palace.
Okay, Kenie and Kenie Beauty Palace, located at what address?
Located on 8111 Scottsdale Drive.
8111
8111
Scottsdale.
8111 Scottsdale Drive, Sacramento, California 95828.
All right. Thank you so much.
8111 Scottsdale Drive, Sacramento, California 95828.
And I just want to tell you, she's a magnificent hairstylist. She will give you basically whatever you want. So you must come out and visit her, because we support those in our community. That's very important. And she's only here because we need her. So she's done my hair before.
Well, I'm your hairstylist.
Exactly. So I'm going to start by just kind of just touching bases and getting to know you more than I already know you. But we want the audience to kind of get to know and be familiar with your story. You're an African woman. We always say African American, but she's a true African woman. Tell us what country of Africa you belong.
I'm from Sierra Leone, West Africa.
Sierra Leone.
West Africa.
Yes. And that is like the mountain of the lion. That's what
The
Sierra
Lion
Leone.
Mountain.
Yeah.
Yes.
Special place. I hope to get there one
You
day.
should. You'll love it.
So she, when she does your hair, she will do it from the sense of the spiritual energy of the motherland. So that makes it even that much more unique. So what has it been like for you to be of African descent by its true sense and residing in America amongst the Black Americans, the African Americans that we were once called, that you know has had an oppressive history here? What has it been like to be amongst your brothers and sisters that you come here and see? Tell us what that connection was like for you.
Well, being a Sierra Leonean, coming from Sierra Leone, Africa, actually I went through the war, and it has been a tough time. During that time, nobody knew, or I wasn't even thinking I would have been here today, but I thank God for His grace and protection over me and my family. Even though I lost some of my families and friends, but yet I'm alive today. I just thank God for that.
Okay.
So coming here, actually, it's true. I got married, and that's why I migrated to the US.
Okay.
And since I was back home, I like the idea to beautify people. Making people beautiful makes me very, very happy. Yes. In general, I love to make people happy.
Oh, okay.
People being happy around me makes me very, very happy.
Okay.
So when I was back home, after school, I used to go to a salon nearby, which is a family salon, sit down and watch them, see how they do things.
Right.
And I just love the idea of making people happy, like beautifying them, by beautifying them.
Okay, so let me just add, because when you came to America after having been through the war there in Sierra Leone, what period in time was that? When was the war in Sierra Leone?
Well, our war actually in Sierra Leone started like around 91.
Okay.
91.
Okay. 91.
From Liberia, they came to.
Okay,
yeah,
around 91. The Liberian war. Okay.
Yes, 91.
Got you.
And
so
ended, I think it was 98 or 99.
Okay,
Something
so
like
good 8 to 9 years.
Yeah.
Wow. And so,
if I'm not forgetting.
Right. So that's caused the movement of you leaving the country and migrating to the America. Would you say?
Well, not really. I was there for a while.
Okay.
And it happens that I went to Europe.
Okay.
During the war.
Okay. So did the war cause you to leave your country, basically?
Yes,
okay,
yes.
So that's what I was saying. If
yes.
maybe the war said, you could not stay in your home anymore. So coming to America and moving amongst the African American, how was that relationship with your connection to the ones here? You said you love to beautify people and make them happy. I suppose bringing your natural abilities to do hair and to beautify people, which you have done for me many times, may have made them feel pretty good too. Would you say? Did you have a good relationship with the African American?
Of course.
Yeah. So that's my question.
I just want to thank God that all my clients are very, very nice people. they are like sisters or brothers to me. They actually they appreciate me.
Yes.
You know, they appreciate me even though I'm giving them services.
Yes.
But they actually appreciate me.
Yes.
They are very, very thankful.
And see, and I want to highlight what she has just said, that her brothers and sisters that were born here in this country really love and appreciate her, you know, and it debunks the myth that African people from the continent and the Africans that are born here aren't one. It makes that a true lie. So we are happy to have you, because you will remind us of what the motherland is like.
Yes.
You know, and I always tell my audience, I too am an immigrant from the Caribbean, and I've been here a very long time. But one thing I've come to realize, we are one people wherever we go. So thank you for being here. What are the ways American life has changed you? Has it changed you for the good, for the bad? What has living here? Okay.
One thing I like about America is when you want to be good, they will help you. If you want to be bad, I mean, they will let you be. So
I love that.
Me, as an African coming from a country where I know education is very important in human life. When you educate yourself back home, having a good job is really hard.
Yes.
Finding a good job is really hard. So me coming here and these people embracing me, when I say these people, America embracing me,
Yes.
and allowing me to be who I am today, I really appreciate them.
Wow.
Because coming is one thing, making or turning yourself into who you are in a better situation, in a better way, is on you.
Yes.
And I really appreciate that. Whatever I ask for, you know, when I came to this country, I have my list. I wrote it down. God, this is what I just love making, people happy.
Yeah.
I love being a beautician. And being a beautician, I've been through so many trials, but I was able to overcome them.
Yes.
With prayers and passion.
And passion.
I'm very passionate about what I do.
Yes.
So my husband actually was encouraging me to become a nurse. I told my husband, I don't know that it's me, because seeing you having headaches will make my head hurt.
Because she basically feels what you feel.
Yes.
So she wants to bring joy.
So
yeah.
I tried. I went to the CNA school.
Right.
Going to the clinical made it even worse for me. Going in the morning, seeing people suffering from different diseases and what they are going through. When I come home, I'll be throwing up, I'll be sick in my stomach. I told my husband, I don't think I can do this.
You wanted to do something.
Yes,
that
and
you
then
love.
luckily for me, I have that husband who cannot force me. He encouraged me, but he will not force me to do what I want to do. He said, hey baby, if this is what you want to do, go ahead and do it.
Right. So how long have you had your business now?
Well, officially it's like 10 years.
Okay. So you chose what was your passion, and you've been around 10 years. After 2 years, you know you're pretty much past the hard part. But 10 years, you're kind of solid.
Yeah.
But even though she's solid, you know, we know that we need to continue to support. She continue to always need new customers coming through her salon.
Yes.
So please come out and meet Ms. Kenie and let her touch you and beautify you too. Because you know, especially as Black women, you know that we're about our hair, we're about looking good. And not only does she do that for you, but she helps to empower you spiritually, because she's a spiritual woman, a very Christian woman, I would say too, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Okay, so your connection with the people in this country has been a good one.
Yes.
Because you chose a field that you love, not something you're going to just for a living. You enjoy doing hair, enjoy connecting with the people.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to ask you a little bit now about you, the woman. Has it been hard to be you, the woman, you, the Black woman, you, the African woman? You know, because, you know, the role of women is very busy.
It's
We
busy,
wear many
yes.
hats. And so tell me a little bit about
First of all, I will tell you, it's not an easy task. Being a woman, being me who I am today, it's actually it took me a long time for me to gather myself.
Yes.
So as I said, back home, I enjoy doing what I'm doing. I did not even I didn't do it like professionally until I came to the US.
Right.
Since I see US is one of the places you can choose to expand your vision, to expand your career, I just decided to grab it.
Right.
So first of all, it has not been an easy task for me because when I came, it was really a bit tough. I started actually from my house,
Yes.
going to people's houses to do their hair. At that time, I was not a hairstylist. I was just a natural hairstylist.
Right.
I just braid, do some, natural hairstyling
Right.
at people's houses, and also in my house, and then my garage.
Right.
So first of all, when I started seeing what I love doing is growing, I decided to go in a salon.
Okay.
But before I went to this salon, I know I'm not a hairstylist, I'm not licensed yet. So I actually need to go to school to be licensed to do more,
Right.
because I always wanted to do more.
Right.
That was in San Jose. So I decided to look for a beauty college.
So as you, the woman, how did that shape you into being the person you are now? Because you had to be strong, you had to be disciplined, you had to be focused, and you're a married woman, I would say, as well.
It's kind of hard because being a woman, being a mother and a wife,
Yes.
it's even
Many
tough.
hats.
It's really hard. As it is now, it's even hard me having this big space or big salon.
Yes.
Because I have a beauty shop in the front and then the salon in the back. Plus being a mother and a housewife,
Yes.
it's really hard
Yes.
because you have to take care of customers.
Right.
They don't care
Right.
whether you are having or you are going through what you are going through.
Right.
They want their hair done.
Right.
They want that smile in your face when they come in. Whether you have stress or not, you just have to put it behind you and just focus on them.
So knowing that, Ms. Kenie, what are some of the ways you take time to take care of that side of you that no one knows, that, you know, sometimes you really need to rest. Sometimes you want to just drive past and go and do something else. How do you take care of yourself being such a busy woman and giving yourself and wearing so many different hats?
I try very hard to take care of myself here and there.
Yes.
But I can tell you, if there is way for me to work 24 hours, I can do that because it's all in the head.
Yeah.
I am this woman. If I go home, I see maybe my daughter make a little mess. If that place is not settled, it's not clean, even if I sleep, I may not sleep well.
I think she's saying she's a perfectionist because that
I'm trying.
Perfectionist, everything must be in place. But
So
that takes a lot of energy.
It's hard. It's hard. So sometimes I take days off, 2-3 days, or
Okay.
maybe 2 weeks. As you know, sometimes you
Yes.
call me, oh, I'm here in Africa. I'm here.
Yes, so you
I
will
do
travel.
take time off.
And
I do take time off.
And believe me, when she travels and she's on Facebook, she lets you know she does it big.
Yes.
You know, you see her in Europe shopping, walking, and enjoying herself. And I'm always so awe because you see, she works hard so she can have the best playtime when it's time to play.
Yes.
So I respect you, my sister. You look really good.
Yes,
You
and-
don't
and-
look exhausted.
Thank you. And really, I do that when it's all I said in the head. If I feel like today I need I need massage, I really go. I will take off.
You see.
I will go for my massage because standing here the whole day, sometimes I start like 8 o'clock and don't get off. My hours are 9 to 6 p.m. or sometimes I start even 8 o'clock because this customer is not about the money, as I said, it's the relationship,
Right.
the customer relationship
Right.
between you and the customers. Oh, I need to be somewhere, but my hair is like this, I need this done. So my schedule is 9 to 7 or 6 p.m.
Yes.
But I have to come in early for that particular customer, not
Yes.
only for the money, but to make it happen for the customer.
Exactly.
So standing here maybe sometimes 12 hours,
Right.
it's really hard. So I do take off. When it's time to take off, I do take off.
So
Yes.
So she always finds time to remember what she, the woman, needs for her body to rejuvenate.
Yes.
Because that was going to be my question: is how do you rejuvenate? But like you just said, I take time off when it's
Yes.
necessary.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because number one, she's doing what she likes. Number two, she is putting in the time and the discipline. And she said coming to America has allowed her the opportunity to have her vision fulfilled. So it's just another reminder to us out in the world that, you know, you may come up against obstacles. I would imagine you had obstacles along the way,
Mm-hmm.
and you overcame them. You didn't just say, oh no.
No.
You didn't give up.
Yes, I didn't give up. I never give up. Never give up.
Never
Because
give
whenever
up.
it's tough time, I mean, whenever it's tough, remember it's gonna be okay.
Yes.
So I realize that. I know that.
That's where the
Whenever
lessons
I
are.
cry, I believe I'm gonna laugh. So I just have that in my mind.
I
Always
like
in the back of my mind.
that.
Whenever I cry, I know the laugh is coming.
The laughter will be
The
coming.
laughter
Oh,
will
I
be
love
coming.
that.
So I'll never give up.
Yes.
Yes,
Thank you so
and that
much.
is how it happened for me today. So it's not like overnight, it just happened overnight, but I just try to focus and do what I love to do
Yeah.
and never give up.
Well, I'm getting ready to wind down, so I have a few more questions to ask, but I just also want to share when I met her. I met her back in 2015, when my mother was still alive, and I was preparing her to celebrate her 80th birthday. So this is when I first came and met Miss Kenie, and she just did my mother's hair, made her look very good and beautiful. And from then we've been friends. I know her little daughter, who's very bright and special, and her husband, I've met him as well. So her shop, you must come out and visit. When you first come in, she has all kinds of things that you need for your hair, you know, because we must go to our people in our community and spend our money there. She should not ever be without seeing someone moving through and getting what they need here and any other store that sells it, but especially here, any other of our store, because we are the ones we've been waiting for. And her love affair with taking care of us and taking care of our hair is what brought her here and keeps her here 10 years. I'm just gonna shift it up a little bit and ask, what gives you joy? What makes you happy? What gives you joy? What makes you laugh?
Okay, now we are back to the point. When people around me smiles, makes me very happy.
So happy people mirrors her happiness. And you're usually the ones bringing it out when they shake their locks.
Yes,
I love
when
it.
people around me smiles makes me
Yes.
very happy.
Wow.
Very, very happy. And plus, when I pray to God just after the last prayer, like to seal the prayer,
Yes.
makes me happy.
Okay. Because you know that
Because
will.
I know, yeah, it's like a burden to me, on me,
Yes.
if I don't pray for the day.
Okay.
But as soon as I finish praying, I get that relief. It's like I'm happy. So number one, when people around me happy,
Yes.
I'm happy.
Yes.
If they are unhappy, oh my God, it's a disaster for me. So for instance, if you have a problem, I think I have to be there for you,
Yes.
and I don't do it, I will not sleep. I'll go all out to make sure I get involved.
So
That is me.
So you're saying not even about the hair, just
Not
the
even about the
person
hair.
telling their story to you.
Yes.
Wow.
So when people are happy around me, that makes me happy. That's number one thing.
You know.
And then plus, if my home is happy, my husband, because even though I have this busy life,
Yes.
do not mind me, I have to make sure my husband is happy
Oh,
before I come to work. Sometimes he actually asks himself or asks me, how do you do this? You are too busy. don't cook, just sit down today, I don't care. I say no, I have to cook. Or don't do that, babe, come sit. I say no, let me do this. Because I don't want to leave there. I know he feels like it's a burden or I'm doing too much.
Yeah.
But in the other hands, I'm a wife.
Yes.
I'm a wife. I have the choice to just leave everything and go sit down at home.
Yes.
But I don't want to do that.
Yes.
So at the same time, I want to play the role of a wife, of a housewife, and as a mother before I come to the shop.
I bet you your husband is so happy to have you as his wife.
Yes.
I can see, you see her smile, right, audience? You see her smile. He must be very proud to have her as his wife.
Yes.
Because when you have a African woman, when you have a black woman as your queen, you have everything. Because she will move any mountains for her family.
Yes.
And so you ricochet and you bring this kind of love to your customers, because we know that a hairstylist is also a therapist.
Oh my gosh. Oh
you know us women, when we sit in the chair, it's time for us to let our burden out.
Yes.
And so we thank you for the dual jobs that you do, and doing it well. And looking good yourself and in shape. You don't look like you walk away carrying it, because I suppose you understand the power of the Almighty, that you just move in from one direction and shifting it to another.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's lovely. That is lovely.
Thank you.
And I suppose you love to dance.
Oh, I do. I do.
And pretty clothes, because hey, when you see her dress up, okay, all the other models have to sit down. I just want to tell you that, because she's extraordinary in her beauty, and when she's ready to show her femininity, you will know it. I'm going to finish, because I know we're at your work, we're at her shop, and a busy woman is got to go to work. So I'm not going to keep you much longer, and I'm going to end with this last question. I just want you to fill in the blank. If people of African descent woke up one day and find our oneness in unity, we would be successful.
Yes.
Audience, swallow that. We would be successful.
Yes.
If people of African descent woke up one day and find that we were one in our unity, we would be successful.
Yes. Because togetherness brings success.
That's right. I love it.
Yes.
And thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you for making time for this opportunity, because
and also I just want to encourage others, especially with the immigrants.
Yes.
Do not give up on your dream. Go for what you want to go for. If you know this is my passion, just follow your dream. Do not give up. I went through so many trials before I get to this point, having a shop on my own today. So if I do not give up, don't give up. It came to a time I almost gave up because of the trials and temptations I underwent.
Okay. Undergone. Yeah, it's past tense.
So yes. So please do not give up. And America has done so much for us. We need to show them that we appreciate them by making ourselves very strong, and be thankful and be grateful for whatever they have done for us. I hate seeing others saying, oh, I'm not good at this, I'm not good at that, so I'm gonna be like this, I'm gonna be walking on the streets or going to ask for help, when you have the 2 hands and the 2 feet that you can stand on to make money on your own. A little drop of water makes a mighty ocean. Just try. Keep on trying, you will never fail. If you have the energy to stand up in the morning, ask God to protect you, to guide you, to uphold you, and do what you love to do. Just keep on doing. Keep on doing, don't stop. That is what I did. I started from just doing a natural hairstyling, and I went to beauty school, and I got that. Even some of our friends that we went to school together, today they just drop out. They said, oh, I can't do it anymore because of one customer coming in and doing something to her that makes her very unhappy. I saw that in my eyes when I was in somebody's salon. The lady had to pack her stuff. I talked to her, but she said, I'm leaving, I'm gonna go do something else. But I didn't stop from there. I just keep moving and just going forward, keep on moving. So I just want to encourage all of you, not only about hair, not only about salon, but whatever place you find yourself, or whatever you love to do, trying to become a doctor, trying to become a lawyer, trying to become a nurse, just keep on doing. Don't stop. It might be hard. You will go through what I went through. I cannot explain now. I cannot go deep down what I went through to be here today. But just keep on doing. Let that be a point of, or let that be a sign for you. If this is making me very, very, I'm, challenge. So let me just challenge this, that this can be my point. If I go through this, you can go through this. If I can make it, you can make it. Because one thing I believe, just as we say in our country or our tribes, I'm amended by tribe. They always say, if a man can climb a tree, what is the difference for a woman not to climb up a tree? I can tell you right there, I taught myself how to drive. Nobody taught me. And that was from Europe. I bought this car, started the car. I don't know how to even move it. And I did. And that was a stick shift. Yes, I taught myself how to drive. I did not go to driving school. Wow. I knew how to drive. And before I went to the driving school. Yes. That was just to get some fuel.
So you were determined. Yes. Your determination made you get up and continue and push. Yes, because, even when it seemed impossible.
Yes, because the weather was too cold for me to be using scooter to go to work. I determined, I bought this. It was a used one, not a new one, just an old one. So that way, if I spoil it, it's already old. Yeah. So, but I did it. I end up having my license. Wow. So if I can do it, you can do it. Just keep on, doing what you love to do. It's all about focus. It's all about determination.
And thank you so much for that.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that.
Yes.
Because what she has just said is why, especially us of African descent living in the Western Hemisphere, that is why we are still here. Because if we look back generationally to 1619, when we were first brought here, and what we were seeing during those years, our ancestors, if we didn't see, we couldn't see today, but we just kept on pushing, kept going, even though we didn't know what's going to happen in our generation at those times, and the next, to be here now. So we must always remember that after a rain, the sun will shine.
Yes, of course.
After night, the day will come. So you see, we are humbled and thankful that the Creator saw that we were worthy to be here today. And so I'm going to close like I normally do with a poem. It's called Running Out of Time. We must not run out of time and not get our dreams and have them come true. Okay, so this is called Running Out of Time. Running to catch time. Running out of time. Running behind times. Running, run in. Time measures how well you can use it to accomplish your life's calling. In the beginning, it moves really slowly, as if it knows that you don't yet know its true purpose nor power. It subtly moves like the night yields to the repetition of a day. Dawning brightly is a new reality. Watch it, I say. It's like a magician at play. Abracadabra, it's another year. run in to catch up with time. What will you do when it's less you find? Have you made up your mind to climb out of that rut you've been stuck in? Run in, run out, in, out. Time is like an elusive dance. The rhythm moves you, twirls you, puts you in a trance. But within a glance, life's magical trance will leave you with darkness drawing near. No more dawn of a new day. No sunlight to brighten your way. Time is on the move. Run in, out, beware. Asheo, that's not in my book, but that's one of mine written a few years ago. So I thought I would leave that with you, because every minute matters, every hour matters, every day matters. And I want to formally thank you, Ms. Kenie, for coming and just being here and sharing your story and empowering the audience.
It's a pleasure.
Yes. And may your dream continue to come true.
Amen.
For you and your family.
Amen.
And we're so happy to have you here to show us that we can make it. You out there, especially African American women, you can make it.
Of course.
You can make it. African people everywhere, you can make it.
Of course.
And she showed us how. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
And I want to leave you with subscribe, thumbs up, share, because we are the ones we've been waiting for. And I would like for you to continue to support me, because I'm doing my part.
And also, if you guys are looking for a good salon, we encourage you to look into our business. We are located on 8111 Scotty Drive, Sacramento, California, 95828. We do all natural hairstyling as well as chemical hairstyling, bridal hairstyling, and we carry beauty supply. We have hair products,
Everything
and support
she
everything.
Do you want to leave your phone number?
And our number is 916-706-1732. 916-706-1732.
Thank
And
you
the
so
text
much.
number is 916-583-4860 in case you want to text us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful year, and let's talk and grow with Ms. Roshumba's show. Asheo.
Bye.
Boom.
Bye.